Happy Saturday, everybody. It is October 18th, 2025, and I have a message for you all today. If you don't know me, I'm Mel. I channel messages, I read energy, I remote view, and do all sorts of things. If you're interested in a personal reading or energy work, please feel free to click the link tree in the description for more information. That said, let's see who's coming through for us today, okay? Change. What is change? What do you think of when you hear the word change? What does change mean to you? Let us tell you what we speak of when we say change. Let us tell you what we mean when we speak of change. Change, as it is seen in the high realms, is not always what you believe it to be. The human mind likes to compare, and as such requires more tangible evidence of what change is. We in the high realms do not see it that way. We acknowledge and recognize change is physical also, but we also understand, and more importantly, want to convey to you today that change begins in different ways. Change is often a subtle shift in perspective. Change is often a word that hasn't been spoken in some time, or may have never been spoken. Change is a realization of something greater, something that was not seen or recognized before. Change is a shift in consciousness, even ever so subtle. Change is a deeper knowing of who you are. Change is something you may not fully understand, yet know exists. You see, change is everywhere. Change happens every day, all the time. In every moment, you change. Every moment offers an opportunity for change. Consistent change in one direction can lead to more permanent and visible change in the physical. But it always begins elsewhere. And we ask that you recognize and acknowledge change, not just in your human world, but change beyond even your comprehension. I am Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel today, speaking on the matter of change. Now, this is a very interesting subject. And I think, based on what it is that we just heard, an important one for many to hear and to be reminded of. We as human beings, we tend to look for change in the physical. That is what we believe change is. At first and foremost, at least, right? And the more we're rooted and anchored into the third dimensional space, the less we recognize change elsewhere. So this is a good gauge for you to sort of reflect upon. When you think of change and you constantly are looking for change in the physical, and you tend to not recognize change in the spiritual or within, then you may be more anchored into the third dimensional space than you believe yourself to be. And I'm being guided here with these words, by the way, okay? In my little afterword. So I think this is a very good reminder and a very good message from Jophiel today about change. And it may help some of you or someone else in order to be more aware, right? And in order to be more mindful of and grateful of change and change in all its forms. Anyway, let me know what you think about today's message from Archangel Jophiel. And of course, as always, stay tuned for more. Bye.